Fuel subsidy not removed in Nigeria. Hashtag petrol.
The fuel subsidy thing in Nigeria now, the new president Tinubu announced. Now, it's not time for people to start panicking about the fuel subsidy removal. I don't think it's not something he can easily remove immediately. Now, fuel subsidy has to go with the national budget, which is annually, and every year they have to, while they are releasing the budget, they are passing the budget, the fuel subsidy amount is there. So before now, the 2023 budget is already carrying the fuel subsidy for the whole of 2023. So, and after that, even if they want to do an early termination, it also have to be monthly. So every month they have to issue the fund to the relevant bodies for them to continue subsidizing the petrol. So it's not something that the president can just wake up and say, I'm removing the fuel subsidy, and then he will remove it immediately. It doesn't work like that. And before he can be able to take that decision or put up that policy, he has to go through a lot of protocols. He needs to call up the relevant stakeholders, which is the Minister of Finance, the CBN Governor, the Minister of Petroleum, Minister of Natural Resources, and whatever, all the petroleum marketers, all of them have to be in that meeting. They need to discuss it within the space of few months. It's not even going to, the decision will not happen overnight. It's going to take weeks, months, or even up to 1 year for them to be able to finalize the best option to remove the subsidy. You don't just remove subsidy from petrol without having alternative, because countries like Malaysia have two types of petrol. There's one called RON 95 and there's one called RON 97. So now RON 95 is the one that is subsidized by the government, which is for the average people, and RON 97 is a more high power petrol. It is not subsidized, but it is regulated. So the price is regulated by the government. So now the people that are driving bigger cars will buy the RON 97, and white people that are the average people will buy the RON 95, which is subsidized by the government. So this is how you solve this kind of issue. But Nigeria has only one type of petrol, which is equivalent to the RON 95 in Malaysia. And if you try to remove the subsidy from this petrol, which is totally a disaster, it's going to affect everything in the country. The economy will be totally affected, because the price will be almost an official on this now. So the price will be totally set by the marketers, so it will not be same price in all the petrol stations. This will be a total disaster. So any wise president or government cannot easily remove fuel subsidy without going through the protocols and putting up alternatives and solutions, how to solve the price hike and increase. You have to put up alternatives, you have to put up a regulation also, and you have to make sure that everything is in place to help make a show on this Nash before I continue. So they have to make sure that all these things are in place before you can talk about removing subsidies. So you guys should stop panicking, and these marketers need to stop hiking prices because of just an ordinary announcement which has not been put in place yet. It is totally unprofessional, and the government should actually go after these people, because the government haven't issued out the policy yet, so nobody has the right to hike the prices of petrol. It's totally illegal. So that's all from me, guys. So you guys are panic buying petrol and queuing. You shouldn't even start that yet, because it's going to take some time. It's going to take a while for the subsidy to be totally removed. So thank you guys for watching. That's all from me. I hope you like this video. If you do, help me to share. Till I see you again, guys. Bye bye.